Baik, selamat malam waktu Jakarta dan good morning Canada time. Terima kasih kepada teman-teman semua yang telah join kembali webinar seri Salak Education Consulting, salah satu agen pendidikan yang membantu siswa Indonesia untuk studi di Kanada dan memiliki pengalaman lebih dari 20 tahun. Bekerja sama dengan Apply Board untuk mengadakan College and University Fair. Webinar Salak Education pada hari ini Kamis 17 Maret 2022 dengan tema Find the Best School in Canada mengundang representatif dari Sheridan College Kanada yang tentu saja akan memberikan informasi mengenai program studi, pendaftaran hingga Students Life. Perkenalkan, saya Tasya yang akan memandu webinar hari ini, diwakili oleh Miss Kim Tran, International Recruitment Advisor, RCIC, Sheridan College Canada. Hi, Miss Kim. How are you doing?
Hi everyone. Selamat malam.
Yes. Selamat malam.
Good.
That's great.
I hope that I pronounced it right. And good evening, everyone. And good morning, actually, from Canada. I am now like 9 a.m. in my place. My pleasure to be here with Salak Education and Apply Board and with our dear students.
Tidak lupa kami juga berterima kasih kepada Apply Board yang diwakili oleh Miss Tracy. We also would like to appreciate for the support from Apply Board. Miss Tracy, how do you do?
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Das. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I think it's great to see you here again. Yeah, we met yesterday. I see some of female name appear on the charts. Yeah, so just want to say thank you to Salak Education for organizing this event. Yeah, it is my pleasure to be here. And we would like to, give you a lot of information about studying abroad, especially for today's event. We will have the guest of honors, Miss Kim Chen from Sheridan. She will give you more information. So just stay tuned. Just feel free to put your question in the chat box, and we will address at the end of the presentation.
Thank you, Tracy. So, jadi ini sedikit informasi, so a little bit information about Sheridan College. Jadi Sheridan College memiliki 3 kampus yang berlokasi di Hazel McLean, Trafalgar, dan Davis. Nah, jadi kalau teman-teman ini kenapa beda-beda kampusnya? Karena tergantung jurusannya. Jadi kalau misalnya mau kuliah di bisnis atau arts itu nanti kampusnya bakal di Hazel McLean. Lalu kalau misalkan mau kuliah arts and computer science itu nanti di Trafalgar. Tapi kalau misalnya teman-teman yang berminat untuk study di engineering and trade gitu ya, nah kalian nanti bisa kuliah itu di Davis. Tahun 2021 lalu kita ada 2 siswa Indonesia yang dibantu oleh Salak Education untuk study di bisnis dan interior design di Sheridan College. So anyway, Miss Kim, in 2021 we have 2 students that we sent to Sheridan College that we help to study in Sheridan College, studying in advanced college diploma in business in HR, and the other one is postgrad interior design.
Oh, that is nice to know. Yeah, thank you for all your efforts,
Okay.
Salak Education.
Thank you. So without any further ado, please welcome Miss Kim, and the stage is yours.
I hope that I can one day bring those students to our sessions so that they can bring a life perspective on Sheridan life, so that our students can more easily imagine about Sheridan College. I hope so. And actually, I'm based in HMC campus, so I should be able to see them in person because that's where our business programs take place. Yeah.
All right.
I will
That's
be
great.
coming to HMC campus right after this presentation. So I'm going to share my screen, and I hope that everyone can see my screen now. Okay, that's a lot. I hope that I won't overwhelm you today with all the information, but feel free to ask questions. And I'm also ready to stay back for more time if the Q&A session should last more than we expected. So I'm going to play a video clip, and let me know if you can hear or see it.
Let's go. I'm Maylin Lee. I wear what I want, say what I want, 24/7, 365. I know, it's a lot. But I don't got time to mess around. Je me fromage blanc. All about that hustle, am I right? Poor town. This is gonna be the best year ever. And nothing's gonna get in my way.
May, breakfast is ready.
Coming.
It's gonna be me. Is everything okay?
I'm a gross red monster. Don't look at me. Stay back.
It's happened already?
What did you say?
Our ancestors had a mystical connection with red pandas.
Are you kidding me?
This little quirk runs in our family. You're so cute.
Sick. I've always wanted a tail.
I'm a freak.
We love you, May.
You're our girl. Whoa.
You're you.
Any strong emotion will release the panda.
Abby, hit me.
Do you know how dangerous this is? You'll get whipped up into a frenzy and panda all over.
OMG! My whole life I've been perfect little May May. But maybe I like this new me.
Mama's girls.
It's gonna be me.
So I hope that maybe some of you have saw this trailer for Turning Red, which should be launched in March of 2022. Actually, it is on Disney Plus channel already. And previously, there was also a short film named Bow, B-O-A, which is the beginning for Incredibles 2. And what is the relationship between these two famous products by Pizza? The common ground is that they have the same director, animation director. And let's get to know her in the middle of my presentation. I will let you know who she is. So now, so now I guess that I can start my presentation. So my name is Kim, and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I'm the international recruitment advisor for Sheridan College. Welcome everyone to Sheridan College. So you may know that Sheridan, we are based in Ontario province. And Ontario is where more than 40% of Canadian population live. And we have 3 campuses in 3 biggest cities of Ontario. Campus number 1, you can see here on the slide, is called Davis Campus, and is based in Brampton. Number 2 is Hazel McLean Campus, and is in Mississauga, and is where I'm going to travel to in the next 1 or 2 hours. And number 3 is Oakville Campus in Trafalgar Road Campus in Oakville City. And Sheridan has more than 27,000 full-time students, let alone part-time students. And we have more than 8,700 international students coming from more than 100 countries. Oh, and you can see here on the map, Toronto, the biggest city in Ontario, is on the right. And you see here the Toronto International Airport. And actually, this airport is even closer to our campuses than Toronto itself. So let's talk about our campuses for more details. The first one is Trafalgar Road Campus in Oakville. You can see on the slide, actually, this is just a corner of our campus. And this is where our animation, arts, and design programs take place. And I have actually heard from our students that the inside of this campus looks wonderful with all the galleries and displays of our animation, arts, and design students. Next campus is HMC campus in Mississauga. And this is actually just a corner of our campus. It is right in the heart of Mississauga city. And Mississauga has just been listed among the top 100 cities worth visiting in 2022. So I hope that our students here, as well as our Salak education team, can one day visit our campus in Mississauga, as well as visit this beautiful city. And Mississauga is also called the multinational headquarters of Canada, because that is where we have more than 60% of multinational companies headquarters here. And what does that mean? That means that this campus is where our business, humanities, and social sciences programs take place. It means that our business students, after graduation, they can easily stand a higher chance of applying for jobs at those multinational companies who have headquarters in this city. And our HMC campus, another advantage is that it is located right next to Square One Shopping Mall, which is the second largest shopping mall in Ontario province. So as for me, this is my home campus. I can easily jump to to Square One Shopping Mall during my 30-minute lunchtime to grab a Starbucks coffee for me or grab a quick lunch. And after working hours, I can go to Square One Shopping Mall for shopping as well, especially during the sales seasons. So I hope that is an advantage for international students, because you can easily find part-time jobs at Square One Shopping Mall. So you can finish your class at, say, 11 a.m. and then have a walking distance to Square One Shopping Mall and to start your part-time jobs. And next is our Davis campus in Brampton City. And again, this is only a corner of our campus. This is where our applied health, community studies, and computer technology programs take place. Sheridan College, we offer more than 130 programs, full-time programs. We have 5 faculties and levels of education. We have let's look on the right. We have the 1-year certificate. We have the 2 years diploma. We have the 3 years advanced diploma. We have the 4 years bachelor degrees. And we have the 1-year postgrad certificate for those having had some university or college education. And I will be talking about our 5 faculties later. And what is new at Sheridan College? We have the 2-year graduate certificate bundles, which is basically a combination of 2 graduate certificate programs, each program lasting 1 year. So basically, this bundle will take place in 2 years. And this is an advantage for international students, because international students always want to, most of them will want to study for 2 years. Then they will be eligible for the 3 years postgrad work permit. And these 2 years of graduate certificate bundles is for that purpose, to give our students who have had some university or college education to qualify for the 3 years postgrad work permit. And let's talk about the first faculty, the Faculty of Animation, Arts and Design. And actually, this is Sheridan's pride. In terms of animation programs, then Sheridan is the top 1 school in the world. In terms of arts and design programs, we can be considered among the top 10 schools in the world. And our students, our alumni, have been winning prestigious prizes in their arts career. We have 6 students who have won Oscar prizes, and other students who have won Emmy Awards or Annie Awards, and they are all prestigious acknowledgements in the arts field. And in the slide is Dormi Chi, who is the most recent alumnus from Sheridan, who won an Oscar prize Tomishi graduated from our Honors Bachelor of Animation program in 2011, and she won an Academy Award for her Best Animated Short Film named Bao, which is in the beginning of Incredibles 2 in 2019. Oh, and yes, and Tomishi is also the production director for Turning Red, the product launched in March 2022 by Pizza, and I will be talking about Domishi later on as well. At the Faculty of Animation Arts and Design, we offer a wide range of programs. For bachelor degrees, we have the animation program, illustration, we have photography, we have interior design, game design, television and film, interaction design, and they are all very highly popular among our students. We also offer diploma and advanced diplomas in visual and creative arts and visual merchandising arts. And we have our foundation art programs like Art Fundamentals. We also have postgrad certificate in computer animation, digital product design, visual effects, game level design, and digital animation. And because actually I receive a lot of interest from Indonesian students for our animation arts and design programs, and mostly about our bachelor programs. So I hope that I will have enough time to talk about the admission requirements for these programs, because actually the admission requirements for these programs are kind of unique at Sheridan College. These programs, the most important admission requirement will be passing the portfolio. So once students pass the portfolio route, we will be starting looking at your academic documents. So it means that your academic performance from high school or from university before does not count as much as your portfolio performance. So another requirement to be admitted to these programs at Sheridan is that you need to have a senior visual credit arts. This is not a requirement for all of our animation arts and design programs, but it is there for most of these programs. So if students have some kind of senior visual credit arts in their high school, that is fine, that is great. But if they don't have those credit arts grades in their transcript, as long as they have passed our portfolio routes, we offer those students a chance to enroll in the Art Fundamentals or Visual and Creative Arts programs at Sheridan to replace, to satisfy that requirement. Our students can also enroll in one of the 3-month courses offered online by Sheridan Faculty of Continuing and Professional Studies. And when students successfully complete this 3-month course, they can be considered to satisfy the senior visual credit arts. And together with passing the portfolio route, students will receive a firm offer into our animation art and design programs. And the second faculty is called Pillen School of Business. And here we offer all programs related to business. We have bachelor degrees in all specializations like accounting, finance, marketing, HR, supply chain management. We have diplomas and advanced diplomas in advertising, office administration, and under office administration, we have specializations like health and executive. You know, executive is for like those who would like to have an office job in companies, and office administration in health is for those who would like to have administration jobs in health services like in hospitals or in clinics. And for postgrad certificate, we have business analysis and process management. We have project management, creative industries management, and professional accounting. This professional accounting is for those professionals who have had some years of experience in the accounting field and who want to take the CPA exam in Canada to be licensed in the field. And next is Faculty of Applied Science and Technology. And under this faculty, we have two groups of programs. We have the computer programs, computer groups, like computer science and applied computer science. We have computer system, technician and technology, computer programming, and game development, advanced programming. The second group under this faculty is the engineering programs, including electrical, mechanical, electronics, and postgrad certificate in project management, in quality assurance, environmental control, or advanced manufacturing management. And especially under this group, we have the architectural technician or technology. And I don't know why, but I personally love this cluster of programs at Sheridan because I have heard so many good feedback from our students, from our alumni. This is considered to be one of the most intensive programs at Sheridan. It means that students will need to work harder than students in other programs, but in return, they stand a very high chance of employment after graduation. I have students who can receive multiple offers 1 month after graduation. And even after they have started working for one company, they still receive interview invitations from other employers. This is really good news. Next is Faculty of Applied Health and Community Studies. And here we have bachelor degrees in Applied Health Sciences, in Athletic Therapy, in Kinesiology, and in Early Childhood Leadership. And we have diplomas and advanced diplomas in popular programs among international students, like practical nursing, pharmacy technician, veterinary technician, social service worker, personal support worker, early childhood education. And lastly is Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, where we have our diplomas and advanced diplomas in general arts and science. We have the certificate in pre-health sciences pathway. And this is popular for those students who want to take, for example, practical nursing or pharmacy technician programs. But because practical nursing and pharmacy technician programs, they are highly competitive. So students may want to start with this 1-year certificate program in pre-health sciences pathway before applying for practical nursing or pharmacy technician. And under this faculty, we also have the postgrad certificate in teaching English to speakers of other languages. We call it TESOL Plus. The general admission requirements, I believe that you have known them well. For certificate, diploma, advanced diploma, and bachelor degrees, then students will need to submit your high school diploma and transcript. And your transcript needs to satisfy our required GPA. And for graduate certificate, students will need to submit your college or university certificate as well as your transcript. And for international students, you will need to submit proof of your English proficiency as well. We also waive the English requirements for certain students. But let's talk about that by a case by case basis. If you have questions on that, we accept internationally English exams like TOEFL, IELTS, and Duolingo. And we also have our own English proficiency assessment. We call it EPA. And this is advantageous for students who do not want to take TOEFL, who do not want to take IELTS or Duolingo, because this is only 45 Canadian dollars, and you can take it online from your home country. Yes, and you can have a chance to practice it on our website as well. And for students who do not want to take those exams at all, or who have tried those exams but haven't achieved the desired score, then we offer the ESL programs. And here we have five levels, each lasts 14 weeks. And students need to complete a placement test to be placed into an appropriate level. So Sheridan, we have our on-campus residence, which we call home away from home. Students will be living in a 2-bedroom suites. So it means that you will be sharing your suite with another student, but you will be sharing the washroom and the kitchen, but you will have your own bedroom. And this is an image of our a bedroom in our residence. You have your study desk, you have your wardrobe and your bed. And this is how college life happens at Sheridan College. You have your friends, you have your gym facilities and other play facilities. And I cannot include more pictures in here because I have so many things to talk about Sheridan after this. And if you don't like to stay on campus, we have options. We have companies that service Sheridan for homestay, or you can go to placesforstudents.com and you just need to enter the school name here, and a wide range of accommodation options will appear for you to choose. And this website is also for domestic students as well. So it's very popular. And we have services to support our students. We have wellness and counseling. We have our health services. We have career services, where we help students to revise your cover letter or resume before you go out to apply for your co-op or for your practicums or internship, or even for your job later after graduation. And we will try to support our students to the highest possible. For example, let's talk about students from Ukraine. You know about the current complicated situation in Ukraine right now. And right from day one, Sheridan have reached out to each of our Ukrainian and Russian international students, both in Canada and overseas, to offer personalized support to these students. We provide as many gift cards for them as possible for their groceries and basic life needs. We are working hard to support not only our current students, but also for Ukrainian and Russian applicants, so that they can speed up their admissions, their immigration and study permit applications. And we also reach out to other organizations to provide additional support to our students. And students can be connected to student advisors who can refer them to internal and external resources, and who can provide them with mental health assistance as well. You know, many students come to us just to say how worried they are about their family members back home, and about how they can cover their financial needs in the upcoming days. And we are there to support our students. And these are images of our support services: the Center for Student Success, Tutoring Center, Co-op Center. So in a summary, why Sheridan College? The first thing is we have favorable locations in GTA. So if you are tired of a busy downtown Toronto, then we offer you locations in Brampton, in Mississauga, and a few cities. So more options for students. We have programs that are popular for international students. For example, practical nursing, pharmacy technician, supply chain management, early childhood education, computer science, and animation and arts design programs as well. And we are flexible with non-IELTS students, meaning international students. For example, if you apply for our September intake, you can submit your application in January or February and without your IELTS score. And you have until July 15 to submit your IELTS score. And before that, you can receive a conditional offer from us. And when you submit your satisfactory IELTS score, you can receive a firm offer. And we offer the degree completion options. It means that you may want to study as an international student in a diploma, in a 2 years diploma, and then you come out to work by your postgrad work permit in 1 or 3 years, and then you apply for PR successfully. And after that, you may want to come back and to complete a degree related to the diploma that you have completed. And we have the degree completion options. It means that you just need to take another 2 years to get that degree that you want, that is related to the diploma that you took. We have more than 8,700 international students coming from more than 100 countries. So students will feel welcome by an inclusive, friendly, and multicultural environment. And we offer different work components to our programs. More than 50 programs has co-op, and others have internship or practicums or a field placement. So just so you know, co-op is a working opportunity that is paid. And you just take that co-op in a separate semester. It means that in that semester, you only go to the employer to complete your co-op hours. You do not go to the campus to take any courses. But internships, practicums, and field placements are different. They are not paid. You do not get payment for your working hours. And these working opportunities take place together along with your academic courses in one semester. And the part that I would most love to talk about Sheridan College is how we prepare you for job readiness. So job readiness is a combination of vision, of skills, and education. We promote education among students by our academic excellence, which is assisted by innovative technology at Sheridan College. And how do we nurture a vision among our students? Vision, it means something you look far ahead into your future. So for our students, for our future students who are still confused which career they should follow, which program they should take at Sheridan College, then we have the planning for your career sessions for our students. You can take the idea generator test, which is basically a 10-minute quiz. At the end of this quiz, you will be provided with 6 interest codes and scores and learn about your interest. And you will be able to browse our programs to match your codes. And we also provide you with career advising services. And these people can provide you with insights into the jobs and careers in the Canadian workplace so that you can easily imagine about what is that profession about in the Canadian workplace. So by that way, we prepare our students with a vision into the future, into their future career. And how do we equip our students with working skills to get them prepared for the working environment? We offer that through work integrated learning. For example, our classes also go together with practice hours. For example, nursing students and pharmacy students, they can always go to the laboratories at Sheridan College, at Sheridan campuses to practice their skills. On the slide is our nursing student in our lab, but it looks really like a hospital because we have hospital wards in our lab, and we have the modern equipment so that students can practice. And in our pharmacy lab, students can practice their skills in classifying, packaging, labeling, storing, and distributing the medical products. And the real imagery is taken from our labs. What about our skilled trades programs? Skilled trades, it is something, programs like electrical, electronics, mechanical, where students will need to have some kind of apprenticeship. So you can see on the slide, this is our Magna Skilled Trade Center. And this is a $2 billion sponsorship from Magna Corporation. I believe that was back in 2019. So this building looks quite new. And Magna is an automotive technology supplier, and their $2 billion sponsorship allows Sheridan to update our facilities, to offer students scholarships, to organize the skills competitions, and also to inspire the students' love for practice right during their study process. And I believe that with this sponsorship, Magna also hopes that they can help to nurture a generation of students with very good practical skills before entering Magna as employees. And as I said, we promote our work-integrated learning by offering students co-op, internships, apprenticeships, field placements, or professional practice. And we do that by establishing very solid relationships with employers in the field. Let's look at some numbers. In 7 of the last 9 years, a Sheridan student has been awarded the co-op prize on WIL National Student of the Year Award. In the 6 of the last 8 years, a Sheridan student has been awarded the co-op Provincial New Student of the Year Award. So one is the national and the other is the provincial award. And 5,500 employers have hired Sheridan co-op students over the last decade. It means that the students, after completing the co-op at these employers will hire them as full-time students after that. What about the salary for co-op students? So you know that in Ontario, the minimum hourly wage is $15 per hour. And just so you know, many adults are still working to earn that $15 per hour. But our co-op students, some are earning more than that. Let's have a look at some practical numbers. They may earn $16, $18, $20, or even $22 per hour. And that is the latest figures from our fall and summer programs 2021. And what do industry partners talk about us? This is one manager from the town of Oakville. I mean that is the government office of Oakville City, where our Trafalgar campus is based. So we have been partnering with them with the information systems and solutions department at the town of Oakville for the past 10 years. And here is a testimonial from RBC Bank, which is the top bank in Canada. And these are the encouraging words that they are talking about our co-op team, who have been trying to connect our students with the co-op opportunities in the financial sector. I'm keeping myself reminded of the time. And what about our students in the skilled trades program? Let's watch a video about what ABB talks about Sheridan College. I hope that you can hear and see it. Just want to make sure before I continue.
Hi, I'm Nick McDonald. I'm the business line manager for welding and cutting for ABB Robotics in Canada. We've got 2 classrooms, well over 15 robots, where we train over 1,500 students Canada-wide. We offer on-site training, in-house training, everything from programming 1, programming 2, robot studio, electrical, mechanical, customized process training, arc welding, spot welding, vision, as well as operator training and custom on-site.
My name is Dr. Amjad Majid, and I am the Associate Dean for the School of Mechanical Electrical Engineering Technology here at Davis campus. In our mechanical engineering, we have robotics and automation core offerings, and these have been highly appreciated by industry. Our main industry partner in robotics is ABB, and it goes back to more than 10 years of strong partnership in offering automation and robotics program.
My name is Dr. Andy Al-Obaidi. My main focus is on mechatronics and in particular in robotics. Robotic Fundamentals is one of the courses that we teach. Another course for our technologists, which is Robotic Applications, where the students start to learn how to integrate ABB robot with other devices. For those who cannot attend the class physically, they can use the Robotic Virtual Lab.
The Robot Studio package allows students to basically sign out a robot lab, bring it home, work on it there, or join a classroom online with hundreds of robots doing all kinds of applications.
We work with ABB in order to ensure that our students are very well equipped with industrial skills before they graduate.
By partnering with colleges and universities across Canada, it not only allows us to offer localized training, but to get involved with industry and manufacturing in those areas and create R&D projects that are relevant to the communities.
So just so you know, then ABB is a multinational corporation based in Switzerland, and they are operating mainly in robotics, power, heavy electrical equipment, and especially automation technology areas. And it has always been in the Fortune Global 500 list and for 24 years. And that's for our mechanical programs. What about our business, our supply chain management program? We have had a partnership with Amazon, so I hope that sounds popular to us, and that this partnership is two way. The first way is that Sheridan professors will come to the Amazon's facility based in Brampton, and will deliver the courses in principles of operations management to their staff. And this course happens to 3 times each term. And the other way of the partnership is that Amazon employees, when they register for courses at Sheridan, they can get 95% reimbursement from Amazon. So what does this show? It shows the mutual trust and mutual partnership between Sheridan and Amazon. And look, this is our students, our 4th year students in animation program. And here are our 25 students in animation program. They have a chance of a lifetime to be invited to hone their storytelling skills during a 2-day workshop with the masters in the business. They are the visiting story artists from Pizza Animation Studios. So Pizza, you know, they are an American computer animation film studio based in California, and they are a subsidiary of Walt Disney Company. And Pizza's visit was part of their strategy to invest in the next generation of storytellers. They run special workshops to help students understand the particular storytelling depth that they look for in their future recruitment. And for early childhood education, we used to hold yearly expos to our students so that they can connect with employers in the field. And this picture was from our expo in 2019, which was the last event pre-pandemic. And since that, I hope that we can continue to organize this this year or next year when the pandemic becomes better. So we are always trying to connect students with our employers. On our website, we have a section for employers to come to post a job, to hire co-op student, to hire student or graduate, or to engage our students in their working options. And we not only prepare students to be self-employed, we prepare our students to be we not only prepare our students to be employees, we prepare them to be self-employed as well. At HMC campus, we have our Edge Center to nurture the entrepreneurship mindset. You know that our business students, or even our animation arts and design students, after graduation, after they have got several years of experience, they may want to set up their own company. They may want to set up their own studio, and they can be nurtured an entrepreneurship mindset right when they start studying with us. And I'm really sorry, it seems like I have run over time a lot, but I do want to include a voice from one of our alumnus, Domishi. And let's see.
Hi, I'm Domi Shi. I'm the director of Pixar's latest theatrical short film, Bao. I graduated from Sheridan in 2011 from the animation program. I started Pixar as a storyboard artist on the film Inside Out. I've also worked on Good Dinosaur, Incredibles 2, and upcoming Toy Story 4, and now I'm currently working on my own feature film there. So the reception for Bao has been awesome. Like, it's been great seeing the different reactions across the board, from like people who are laughing and sobbing to just like dead silence. It's cool seeing how people identify and connect with the short in different ways. My time at Sheridan taught me how to work with different types of people, especially in storyboarding where you have to work in a team. I think it just was a place where I found my tribe of people. I found like friends that I still keep in touch with 7 years later. Like-minded people that care about the things I care about, and we push each other constantly to try to get better. It feels awesome to be the first female director of a Pixar short. I feel very honored, very humbled. I hope in the beginning of a long trend of different types of storytellers and filmmakers at the studio or in the animation industry. Yeah, I think it's awesome.
So all of the this video was taken on our campus. So all images are real. And what was I going to talk about? I'm sorry. I think our students. Oh, and you know that Damishi, she came from China. So most of her products feature. She's a student coming from China, but she has some upbringing and education in Canada. So we can call her a Chinese Canadian director. And most of her products feature the life of Asian families in Canada. So her products, her movies, you can see a lot of Asian elements there. And I hope that one day I can see a similar product from Indonesian student. And our alumni, they love coming back to our campuses. Recently, Domishi also came back to Sheridan to talk about Turning Red before its launch in March 2022. So she looks quite young in these photos, right? So I promise this is my last slide, but that is my pride as well. Sheridan is not only good as a college, as an educator, we are good as an employer as well. So for the 3 consecutive years, Sheridan has been listed on the Forbes Canada list. And the ranking you can see here, it has been better and better each year. In 2020, it was 87. In 2021, it was 14. And in 2022, the list is new. So Sheridan has been ranked number 8 in the Forbes Canada list. And this is the highest that a college has finished in the history of the annual survey. And no other Ontario post-secondary institution has been listed among the top 10 of Canada's best employers. Only one other college in the province was among the 300 employees in the list. So I'm proud to be a Sheridan employee, and I'm proud to be able to offer our students part-time working opportunities on campus whenever I can. I have always encouraging students coming from the countries that I'm in charge of to find part-time jobs on campus, and I'm willing to provide them with letter of references so they can be eligible and so they can win the scholarships, or they can easily apply for co-op or internships, or even apply for the jobs later on. But let's consider working as a volunteer for our student association first, or do some work on campus first, or you may want to work as a student ambassador on campus. It will be very helpful for you later on. And that wraps up my presentation. I know I have been overwhelming you with so much information, but here I am for the question Q&A session. Thank you everyone for your attentive listening.
Thank you very much, Miss Kim. That is incredible presentation. Jadi teman-teman berdasarkan McLean's Sheridan College telah lama dianggap sebagai salah satu sekolah animasi terbaik di dunia. Uh, dan seperti yang tadi kita sudah dengar bahwa banyak dari program studinya memiliki kesempatan untuk co-op atau magang yang cenderung dibayar saat magang. Nah, termasuk dengan salah satu student kami yang saat ini sedang studi di Sheridan College. Di semester kedua ini dia sedang menjalani magang untuk perusahaannya sedang dalam konfirmasi ya teman-teman ya. I just would like to update that our students unfortunately cannot join today's session. One of our students have a class and the other is in the workplace, actually co-op. Teman-teman silahkan bagi yang ada yang bertanya bisa langsung ketik di kolom. Tadi udah ada beberapa pertanyaan ya. So we have several questions on the chat box, and we would like to welcome Mr. Wahyu. Kita juga mengundang Pak Wahyu, our senior consultant that will help on this Q&A session. Halo Pak Wahyu.
Hello Bu Tasha, Miss Kim, Miss Tracy again. Thank you.
Oke, Pak Wahyu silahkan untuk mohon dibantu untuk kondak sesi tanya jawabnya.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, let me see.
Hi, Mr. Wahyu.
Yeah, so do you accept Duolingo? This is a question from Miss Tracy Tran. Do you accept Duolingo as a permanent recognized test, or is it just temporary because of the COVID pandemic?
Thank you for the question. At this moment, we do not have a deadline for accepting Duolingo, so I believe that is for long term. Yeah, and recently we launched Duolingo. We accepted Duolingo over several months ago, and in the beginning, the desired score that we requested was higher, but recently we adjusted the required score. So that is 105 for certificates and diplomas and 115 for degrees and postgrad certificate. So I hope that Duolingo is a more manageable option for our students.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, thank you. That's fantastic. That's next question from Daniel Mark. Would you please tell me further regarding architectural technician program and also practical nursing? Thank you.
Hi, Daniel. Thank you for the question. So both of these programs are 2 years, and architectural technician. What do you want me to say about that? This is for students who would love to have a future career in architecture, right? And the reason I mentioned in my presentation that I was kind of interested in this program because I have heard positive feedback from our students who just graduated. For example, they graduated in late August, and then they spent 1 month to prepare for their portfolios, and then they go to job interviews, and then they started. So they spent September to revise their portfolios and to go to job interviews, and then they started their work in October. So I think for new graduates, it is an ideal situation when they can secure a job mostly right after graduation. And one interesting point about the job market, I don't know whether Tracy has a different insight from me, but housing price is crazy in Canada now. That is because of the real estate. People are chasing a lot for real estate, maybe because of the pandemic, so people cannot travel to have any other type of investment. So real estate has been a good option for their investment. And when people buy more properties, real estate properties, they want to either to renovate them or to build new properties. And that's why our students from this program, they have been telling me, if you have students who are still confused about which program they should take, and if they love drawing, if they have some kind of interest in architecture, then please tell them to take this program. That is a real feedback from a Vietnamese student, a female student who got her job in November, and her friend and her boyfriend getting a job in October, so mostly at the same time because they attended the same program. So they highly recommend this program at Sheridan, not only because of the intensive courses. I mean, students in this program may need to work hard a bit. You have 7 courses per semester instead of 5 or 6 like normally. But it pays off, right? And practical nursing, this is also one of the most popular programs among international students. And it requires you to have, because it's competitive, it requires you to have a high GPA. I would say if you have more than 90%, you are fairly safe to be admitted. But if lower than that, it will have to depend on the situation, on the availability of the program. And practical nursing, as I mentioned, if you are not really confident about your GPA, and also practical nursing is a program in which you will need to study really hard and in which you will need to learn a lot of medical terminology. It means that you will need to work hard. So students who are not really confident about the admission requirements, who are not really confident about your English proficiency, you may want to take our pre-health 1-year pre-health pathway program, which will prepare you with the medical knowledge as well as the medical terminology. So you can be more confident when you enter the practical nursing program. I hope that my answer.
Thanks. Yes, thanks, Kim, for that. But maybe let me just to add on some useful information that the student might be interested. I would say that this program is very highly in demand in terms of the career perspective. Yeah, so in terms of the architecture technician program, I would say that one of the key points to take away for this program is that you must be creative. Then and of course you have to be keen on drawing. Then that is will be good for you. Yeah, because of this program is very high demand because in terms of housing real estate here in Ontario, I would say that in general across Canada that is booming at this moment. So the government recently has released the news that the supply now is shorter than demand. So in the next 5 to 10 years, that I would say that it won't have any problem for you to look for a job if you are into this career. Yeah, because it's a lot of vacancies are ongoing, and there are lack of manpower. So that is one thing for you to note. And of course is one thing that for this program that that is when build you during your study. Yeah, you will learn a lot of hands-on practice. So it's slightly different when you study at college, that they have a lot of like co-op or internship programs. So you will be career readiness once you graduate from this program. And not to mention about the nursing program, I would say as all healthcare related program now is huge in demand. Yeah, because of the pandemic. You can see that every hospital here, or not only in Canada, I would say that is across the world, every country. So now is shortage of nurses from all the sector. So that is something for you to consider. And of course they will require a lot of intensive study, and I believe that this program is required English proficiency, that you need to get high IELTS score if you want to go for this major. So just want to let you know about that.
Thank you, Tracy, for the valuable insight. And actually, I want to share my screen to talk about 2 programs in healthcare. Is it possible? Thank you so much. Share my screen. This one. So if students, you're still interested in the healthcare services or in social service worker, then I would like to recommend this program. And actually, if students do not notice on our website, they cannot realize that this program has a variable added point. This social service worker program is 2 years. And you see gerontology, it means taking care of the elderly, of the old people. And you know that Canada, it has an aging population. So social service workers taking care of the old people is always in critical shortage, in high demand in Canadian in a Canadian labor market. And the special point is that students, when they graduate from this program, you will be eligible for membership with the Ontario College of Social Workers and Social Service Workers. What does this mean? Normally, if you complete a program, for example, practical nursing, let's take it as an example. After completing that program, you will need to pass the licensing exam to become a regulated practical nurse. Other programs as well, pharmacy, early childhood education, the same. But for this program, right after graduation, you are already eligible for membership. It means that you do not need to take a licensing exam. You just need to apply for membership for this Ontario College of Social Service Workers. And as a licensed or regulated professional, you have a chance to be offered a higher salary than those who are not regulated or not licensed. And this job is in high demand as well. And if you're still interested in healthcare services, but not interested in providing direct care of patients, but you are more interested in administration job, then this office administration health services is the one that I recommend, because I have been seeing increasing interest in these healthcare information management or office administration positions, even among my friends who are mature. So this is a 2 years program, and you may work as in administration in hospitals, in clinics, in dealing with data, in hospital data, in patient statistics. And that is a good job, I believe. That is in high demand.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic explanation from Ms. Kim Tran. The next question is actually from Tracy herself about the scholarship for international students. Is there any type of scholarship? Actually, you have mentioned it before, but let's hear it again.
Yeah, thank you, Tracy, for reminding me about this. Right now, we are offering scholarships between 1,000 and 2,000 Canadian dollars for new international students. It means international students who are coming to semester 1, year 1. And we also have other scholarships for returning students as well. I mean, students who are entering year 2, year 3, year 4 in their study process. And it will depend on the specific program that you apply for. And later on, if you want to know about the scholarships that you may get, then you may want to connect with Salak Education or Apply Bot for further details, because I will be providing them with the information on our scholarships.
Yeah, maybe just want to have some information here since we are all here. So that, you know, in terms, is it the entrance scholarship? That means the student will get the scholarship upon admission, or it will be academic scholarship? That means that, you know, they have to enroll as the Sheridan student, then they will get it as the first year or second year. It's like a kind of merit academic scholarship. So that is something that the student want to find out. And also, like, you know, what are the criteria, or, you know, what are the average GPA that they can apply. And, you know, so this type of information is very crucial for our prospective student, because if they want to determine whether they are eligible or not, in order for them to put the application at Sheridan. So that is a very important factor for our student, you know, to make up their mind.
Yes, actually, entrance scholarships are automatically granted. It means that every applicant, once you are enrolled with us, you will receive the scholarship. And for example, if the scholarship is 2,000, you will receive the first half, 1,000 in the first semester, and then the next 1,000 in the second semester. That's to make sure you are still with us. And for that is the entrance scholarships. We also have other academic performance scholarships. That is not many, but they are there for you to apply, as well as the work study programs, which means we offer you the opportunities to work on campus for Sheridan. So you know that international students, you can, with your study permit, you can work full-time on campus and part-time off campus. So part-time means up to 20 hours per week, and full-time means unlimited. It doesn't mean 40 hours, it means unlimited. And we offer students positions on our campus. Right now, when I'm more involved with students and with recruitment, I know the opportunities, and I always encourage students to apply for those opportunities, because you will be able to write some Canadian work experience in your resume later on, as well as you can get a letter of reference from me, for example, when you go out to apply for a job. So why not?
So back to the entrance scholarship. So because as you say that is will be assessed automatically once they submit application, would it be, you know, as long as the student meet all the academic requirement plus the English proficiency requirement, they will get this scholarship? Or, you know, in terms of, you know, a certain GPA that maybe you get GPA 3.0 is a minimum academic for that program, for example, a particular program. But in order for the student to get the entrance scholarship, the student must be, you know, maybe 3.2 or 3.4 GPA in order to get that. So, you know, that one is very important as well. I think a lot of students here, they want to find out more on that.
Yeah, sure. As long as you get an offer letter from us, you are eligible for an entrance scholarship. So to get that offer letter, it means you need to you need to satisfy the admission requirements for that program. So the admission requirements will be different for different programs, right? For example, practical nursing may require you to have maybe 90% GPA, but our business programs require you a lower GPA. So just as long as you satisfy the admission requirement, the admission GPA for that program, then you are eligible for that scholarship. And the scholarship will be will be included in the offer letter, so you will know whether you are eligible for or not.
That will be helpful. Yeah, thank you. I think that should be that's all for
Thank
my
you,
end.
Tracy, for always reminding me of the important details.
Thank you. Pak Wahyu, mungkin ada yang ingin disampaikan?
Yeah, actually, what's the tuition fee again? Sorry. Tuition fee?
The tuition fee, it will range between, I believe, 16,000 for some programs, but for some of our animation, arts and design programs, it may come up to 19 or 20,000 per year. And it will be different for bachelor programs, because bachelor programs will be around 30,000 per year. But actually, I omitted a part in my presentation, which I believe very important, which is the difference between university and colleges in Canada. But because of the time limit, I couldn't include that in my presentation. But I believe it is very useful for students, because because I also come from an Asian background. Just so you know, I come from Vietnam, so I understand our preference. Asian students are still prefer for universities and bachelor degrees. But I have to highlight these 2 points. The first thing is that public colleges in Ontario, we are accredited by the Ontario Ministry of Education to offer the bachelor degrees, the 4-year bachelor degrees. And even, Tracy, you may know that in the coming time, we may consider to offer the master degrees as well for public colleges. The second point is that it is very different in Canada and in some other Western countries. If you go to a university, you're going to have some kind of general education. It means you're going to learn a pure science like physiology, anthropology, sociology, kind of those kind of ologies thing. So pure science. But at colleges, you're going to learn applied science. For example, at university, you're going to learn about psychology in general, principles of psychology. But at college, you're going to learn about applied psychology. how psychology is applied in different professions like early childhood education, in a social service worker, in personal support worker. So that's why learning at a college means that you are getting prepared for that profession. You are getting prepared for the applied science with the practical skills. So in Canada, actually, the majority of Canadians, they earn their diplomas or certificates in their 20s, and then they go out to work. And they, after several years of experience in their field, they may realize that, they might want to further their education, to reskill, to upskill in a certain field that they're interested in. And then they come back to a college to take they may want to come back to university to take a bachelor degree, or come back to a college to take a specialization. So that's the part I want to focus on. University is for general education, is for pure sciences, but colleges are for particular specialized education, and you will become a specialist in the field. So graduating from universities, you will become a generalist. You will know a little bit of everything. But graduating from colleges, you will become a specialist. You will learn a lot about one thing. So that's why you may not find a Bachelor of Animation in a university, but you can find them at colleges. So colleges offer you the specializations, education in a particular area. And also colleges offer you the same bachelor degree accredited by the Ontario Ministry of Education at a much lower and affordable tuition price. So students can save basically 50% of your tuition fee when you go to a college. Let's take, for example, University of Toronto. It can be 60,000 Canadian dollars per year, but our animation program is only 30,000. I'm not sure about that, maybe 3 or 32,000 per year. But that is a big difference. And for international students, that is an advantage, right?
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you with that, because you're studying at college for bachelor program, it will be more hands-on practice. You will have a lot of element of integrated learning experience that is would help you to be career readiness. So you have a lot of things that you would learn from university. Of course, the university, they will have different perspective that would give you the overall of that major that you want to pursue. And add on to Kim that is studying at college for bachelor program, it will be much more affordable. I would say would be lower by 40 to 50%. So if you are looking for a bachelor program at affordable rate, so studying at the college would be a better choice.
Okay. I think we can wrap up, Ms. Tasha.
Thank you, Miss Kim, and thank you, Miss Tracy. Teman-teman, karena waktu kita yang terbatas, info session hari ini akan saya tutup. Salak Education berterima kasih banyak atas partisipasinya dan antusias yang bertanya pada malam hari ini. Jangan lupa untuk tetap update informasi mengenai kuliah di luar negeri dengan follow sosial media kita, ada Facebook, Kuliah Kanada, Instagram @salak_ed, dan juga jika ingin nonton webinar series kami sebelumnya, bisa dicek langsung di YouTube Salak Education Consulting. Setelah acara ini berakhir, teman-teman, jika ada yang ingin konsultasi lebih lanjut, bisa kontak konsultan kami di 0878 2066 7883 atau boleh di screenshot saja untuk nanti bisa dikontak, atau boleh juga jika ada yang ingin baca-baca artikel kami di website simple dan mudah diingat kuliahkanada.com. Terima kasih banyak kepada Miss Kim yang telah hadir dan memberikan informasi yang sangat menarik. Thank you very much for Miss Kim for sharing the incredible presentation, and thank you very much for Miss Tracy to attend this to join this webinar. Webinar ini.
Oh wow! I wish that I could speak Bahasa to understand what you said. How do you say good night in your language? Teach me.
Selamat malam.
Yeah, I think that before we closing up,
I just
want to say something. Yeah, I believe that We have a lot of information today that could be overwhelmed to all of the participants today. So I just want to say that don't worry about that. You can contact Salak Education. They are there in Indonesia. They will help you with a lot of assistance from your admission, study permit, or visa application process and enrollment. So they will support you with every stage of your application journey in Canada or any other country. So just feel free to reach out to them. Yeah. So we will hope to see you tomorrow. And of course, I wish you to have a great night.
Thank you, everyone,
Thank
and
you.
good night.
Night.
Thank you.
Selamat malam.
Yeah, thank you.
Terima
Good
kasih.
night. Selamat
Have a good
malam.
day and stay safe.
you.
Jadi teman-teman
Bye. You
besok
too.
masih ada
Bye,
sesi ya
everyone.
di
Yeah.
jam 8 yang sama.
Ya,
Thank
oke.
you.
Thank you
Bye.
very much. Thank you,
Yeah.
Miss Kim.
Ya,
Have a good day and stay safe, everyone.
Yes. See you.
anytime. See you. See ya. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Orang
now.
lu-